So this was probably one of the worst nights I've ever had, or probably Stefani can agree. So we had to sleep on the airport. That's the short story. So actually what we did, we need to fly over Hanoi through the night, which I hate because I have a hard time sleeping on the plane. We thought, okay, good idea. We booked a hotel right at the airport. We got in our sleep. This didn't turn out to work out. They have a lot of problems with English here, and even if you want to go out only like to a hotel that's right at the airport, you need to get a visa, which we didn't get. And they were definitely not flexible at all, so we had to stay here, and it was an awful experience. We're super tired. So that's the one other downside of traveling, I guess. Finally, boarding, 5 more hours, and then we are in Tokyo. Meep, meep. Touchdown in Tokyo. Here, everything is seamlessly connected by the metro. First stop, charging up our Suica cards. It's super easy, we just add it to our phone's wallet, and now we're ready to hop on and explore Tokyo.
You find everywhere these vending machines with water, tea and coffee, and it's so cool.
So of course, matcha, we had to try this. Super nice, it's like ice cream filled. Very nice idea. We also got a filled matcha mochi. But how amazing is that?
We are here at the Sensoji temple. It's a Buddhist temple and it's full of tourists.
Yeah, so very popular.
Yeah, but it's very beautiful.
I mean, it's the first place we visited in Tokyo so far. To be in the classical office buildings, this is like history and very cool. And no entry fee, I think. We might need to check there.
This temple is the oldest temple in Tokyo and it's very beautiful, very impressive from the outside. The inside is also beautiful but not as impressive as from the outside.
Although we don't really believe in all those things, I think there's a little bit that we might believe, a little bit that it doesn't hurt to do it, because if it helps, if it gives you a little bit more luck, then we won't say no, and it's just part of the experience.
So we just went to this matcha shop.
Yeah, they only have matcha products.
They have only matcha products, and we just bought one pack of 100 grams
of super premium matcha, apparently.
Finest matcha.
Yeah.
And it costs only like 45 euro,
Yeah.
which is super cheap for like 100 grams.
For premium matcha.
At home, 30 grams of matcha is like 35 euros.
I mean, you get the best out of the origin country. don't want to miss the view from the Skytree. It's undescribable.
By the way, it costs 20 euros to enter the Skytree for one person.
Okay, so we are back from the Skytree and still wanted to say a couple of things.
So first thing, if you want to have good time slots, like maybe for the sunset, you have to book it a lot in advance because usually it's all booked.
Full, yeah. I think
it's fully booked.
But fun fact, we booked it for 4 p.m. So usually the sunset is about like 5:30 to 6 p.m. We booked it at 4 p.m. and we thought, okay, good enough, probably not see the sunset, but
you can stay as long as you like and even watch the sunset.
Of course, there are a lot more people there at that time, but we didn't have to wait. It was just something that came naturally. We had such an amazing time. They can also get something to drink.
And you have the whole view over Tokyo. It's so crazy.
It's breathtaking.
When you stand there, it's just an
amazing view. The best view of the city.
Yeah, it's just a must do when you are here in Tokyo.
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も
Okay, we just came from the gym and we went for lunch.
Yeah, and we went for a seafood restaurant. So they had like the best sashimi that we ate so far. It's so fresh.
Super tasty. So many different things, right?
Yeah, but we all just love the Japanese foods.
Yeah.
Because they have like everything we love. They have like the best matcha, the best sashimi. And we love it.
Okay, we're just here like for a couple of days. Stefani's getting too excited. I think let's give us a little bit more days.
It's really cool that they have always like pickled dishes. It's also
fermented, pickled. This is something, by the way, which you need to get used to. I mean, if you don't eat fermented food, just limit how much you eat so that your gut bacteria can adapt to it. Speaking of that, it's super healthy for your gut, for your microbiome.
And fun fact, in every restaurant you have like a charging fee. It includes service and also water.
And a small appetizer.
And a small appetizer. Depending in which restaurant you go, you just get like a Japanese menu.
So far the food has been amazing, super nice. We usually choose randomly because even though Google Translate, it gets translated, we still don't understand much.
So we are choosing like randomly.
Yeah, whatever comes to mind, whatever sounds interesting, just to try out as much stuff as possible.
But so far it was very good.
Okay, so we are on our way to the famous Shibuya crossing. Okay, so I'm going to try the takoyaki, which is with octopus inside. Very famous. I always saw them on animes. Going to try that. You definitely notice that it's street food. Very nice, very hot. With octopus inside, what else can I say? Definitely a try. Okay, so they got everything here. I don't even understand it. As you can see, there's like some sort of, I don't know, cereal, I guess, with red beans. Pringles, meats of course, and then you'll find like a little bit of everything here, like sandals. Who doesn't want sandals? Or like ramen. Or what is this? I think it's for the washing machine. Super random, but we're going to take one. Alright, so when you're in Tokyo, you have to try their photo booths. Oh yeah, Tokyo, Tokyo, Tokyo. It's massive, endless, a city that never seems to stop. But there's something about its energy, it pulls you in, and somehow it just feels right. In the morning, we wandered over to the Nazu Shrine. Quiet, colorful, and just calm. It's one of those spots that feels like a little escape right in the city. Something I definitely feel like missing here is tofu. I mean, we found some tofu to buy in the grocery stores, but you never really have dishes with tofu in restaurants. Which is very unfortunate because we try to limit our meat and fish consumption usually, and this way feels like there's no way around it. That's too bad. I thought like in Japan they would have a lot more tofu dishes. Okay, so we just had a workout, it was super nice, I have to say.
Yeah, but it's super difficult to find a gym here in Tokyo. We found 2 gyms, but there you have to have a membership to get in the gym. This gym where we went, you can only get 1 day card.
Because it's like a free trial?
Yeah, it's like a free trial. And if you want to train there more than once, then you have to get a membership.
Yeah, so we were thinking in the biggest city of the world, we would be way luckier to find more quality gyms.
Big plus, they are very hygienic here.
Alright, that's it for the gym information.
We are standing in front of a soba restaurant. Soba is a traditional warm noodle dish with different toppings on it.
So we took some chopsticks for €2 per piece. Just perfect for a memorable thing from Japan.
So this is a Mitsuka Mayakimo. It's a roasted special sweet potato, which is traditional here in Japan, and it's very nice and healthy.
So tonight we have the Samurai Ninja experience on the menu.
Yeah, because Tim loves samurai.
I love samurai and I always wanted to be a ninja, so perfect.
Perfect opportunity.
Perfect opportunity to try. It was €20 per person. So let's see if it's worth it. just out of the samurai and ninja experience. It was super interesting. We learned quite a lot of stuff, a lot of cultural things we didn't know about. Like the reason people are actually walking on the left side here is because of the samurai swords, because they were wearing the swords on the left side as well to not bump into each other. They adapted like all walking on the left side. I hope I got that right, but yeah, a lot of small nuggets like this. Super interesting. Also, fun fact, samurai, they had the swords, but they were only for show. They actually didn't really use swords because in the beginning they were all archers, and then later they were just using like some sort of pistols or guns. The whole thing was quite cool as we learned a lot. We got to dress up as samurai and threw some ninja stars, which was super cool, even though they didn't land as good as hoped. But yeah, definitely a nice experience.